Okay. One time where you actively listened to yourself, or one time you ignored yourself.
Um, as far as
Just anything in life. Like you thought about something and you followed that path, or you
I
thought it was wrong.
I thought this was just gonna be a hobby. And one
Mm-hmm.
time, I thought it was just gonna be something I just do for fun to express my emotions, just to be cool and like get it all out and be home to do it. But then all of a sudden now, all of this is consumed the room, and I thoroughly enjoy it. It just comes straight out now, it just flows out.
It's beautiful, man. I like it. That Homer piece right there.
Appreciate it. Simpsons, they always know.
What are your thoughts on life currently? On society, life, or how you feel about what's going on right now?
I feel like we're so divided in so many different ways, and the things that are important are being supported versus the things that are important are being nullified.
Right.
Um, you need to get back to the arts, get back to the creative side of yourself. You know, I help people a lot of times get back to that. We'll visit a playground one day, just jump on it. Remember the joy you felt.
Yeah, I remember you was telling me the other day that you was getting your inspiration going to the schools and talking to the kids and stuff like that.
Yeah,
The youth.
yeah, they're so innocent and the things they think about. They don't worry about bills. They don't worry about keeping up with the brands and the shoes and
Right.
these things. They just worry about living and having a good time.
For sure. What inspires you right now? Like what gets you out of bed, or what helps you create these pieces right here?
Um, the challenge of having to dig deeper. Once you create, I think most artists can know that feel this. When you start creating, and it's like you worry about if there's enough inspiration. Are you ever going to run out?
Right.
What's going to inspire you? Um,
Have you felt that yet?
what my inspiration? No, the things about it, I feel like I stood silent for a lot of things for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got a lot just spilling out. I find inspiration in everything. I think about my childhood. I think about my teen life,
Right.
my adulthood, and a lot of my artwork. And a lot of messaging I'm saying is telling the younger me that it's okay to be creative. It's okay to be the nerdy kind of different kid that's not always just everybody gravitates to. Be yourself, and it's like me telling my little self that now.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
What was the last thing that you created?
I created the last thing I created was my Simpsons piece. It was a homage to Homer. I thought about Homer. And I thought about when my dad was living with us. That's one of the things we used to do to bond. Watching like The Simpsons, like King of the Hill, like the old shows that used to come on Fox and stuff like that. And I thought about how The Simpsons translate to real life. How a lot of things that happen on that show.
Right.
Funny. That's funny how ironic that it happens now in real life.
It's super crazy.
Yeah. So
Some people say it's a conspiracy.
I believe in some of those. There is some of those, and then also just some things are just truth, and we just we too busy we're trying to find a lie.
Right.
It's
When the truth be right there.
The truth right in front of you every time.
What makes you emotional?
Having to when I get triggered by certain things that I realize that I didn't deal with. So like watching like certain shows, watching people get hurt, watching people dealing with pain, that gets emotion out of me because I don't like seeing people suffer.
Right.
People that pick on people, hurting people, that gets me emotional.
People taking advantage of others.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah.
Top tier.
That's not my forte either.
Nah.
How can you motivate others to pursue their dreams?
The way I would do it, I would tell people, I I have, and I tell a lot of my friends and people that surround me, I said, I work two and a half jobs. I paint late night, early day,
Right.
I work out, I go hang with friends, I have all this time. A lot of people have so much free time, they don't use it.
Right.
I would say take advantage of that time. Utilize it to the maximum. Like, if you don't think you're good, if you're not doing what you want to do, why are you just okay with that? Why are you okay with that? You should want more. But also, if you want people to look at you a certain way, if you want to be perceived a certain way, like, take instance, if I want to be perceived as an artist, but I don't ever paint. That's crazy. How am I a painter if I
just got
paint?
one paintbrush and a canvas?
Yeah, I got a couple paintings, and I'm just saying that I'm just talking about something fun to do.
Yeah, that is crazy.
So I always said, if you have to have that hunger, you want to be something more than just yourself. Be ambitious. Try. Fail. It's better than not.
It's better than not doing it.
Yeah, you sitting there on a hobby or a skill nobody knows about. Nobody knows anything what you do.
Yeah, I know you secretly made that art of being, or art. What's it? Art,
Yeah, my Instagram page.
Yeah,
Art
you
of
said
Being.
nobody knew you was painting, and you just made a page, and now
Nobody.
now people know.
I made it on purpose. I said I had so many different names, but Art of Being just fit because it was like I had a friend that it's a lady that comes to Whole Foods. She said one time, when I looked at your Instagram later on, I said Art of Being, but when I look at it, I keep seeing Art of Being. So I was like, oh shit. So I started thinking about that. I was like, maybe that's what I'm translating out to the world with my art and how I'm trying to affect the youth and other people that are just old, like our age,
Right.
that just don't do what they're like set up to do as their craft. But yeah.
Okay, and last question.
Okay.
Last time you were genuinely happy.
But the funniest thing about it, I get so much energy and joy when I create a piece. I might not like it at the moment, but when I come home or I like see it later, I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. I like what I did. Like, I get so much joy. It's like the inner child in me just lights up when I create something I love. And then also, when I make a post or something, and I like seeing that other people are happy that I'm creating.
The engagement.
Yeah, they are happy that I'm creating stuff. They feel that this is what I'm supposed to do. So they find joy in my artwork. That brings me joy.
Even if they don't like the piece, the fact that they might know you and they know that you're getting joy from it.
Yeah,
I feel like that.
The article they had on me in the city paper brought me joy. Just being recognized for actually putting the work in, being appreciated, being valued.
Especially Charleston paper, you a Charleston native. I feel like that's a beautiful thing. Man.
Yeah, how everything connects the way it does, and it was a sublime feeling. I was like, wow.
Okay, last question.
Okay.
How do you know when you're done with the piece? Like this Homer piece, one of your most recent ones. How did you know when it's done?
When I got out everything I wanted to say. Because sometimes when the paint, but this is what happens. When I'm painting, I'm done. I'm starting to paint. I'm finishing. I'm just doing something. Then when I can't figure out what color to put next, what idea to put next, could I convey my message? Paintbrush and the paint let me know I'm done. Because sometimes you don't need too much. Sometimes you need a lot of detail, especially what you're trying to say. But I got exactly the reaction of Homer, the expression.
See with the duff and the little donuts.
Yeah, the things that brought him joy and his calling card.
Yeah.
And yeah, I felt like it didn't need anything else. It was self-explanatory for Homer. It's one of his moments, iconic moments.
All right. Yeah, I know I keep saying last question.
Go ahead. I'm good.
What's next for you? I know you still working, you still creating pieces, but in your mind, what goals do you have moving forward right now?
My next goal is to come up with be in the program with the school districts and lock that down.
In terms of
Then going to the school, talking to kids about art. Maybe even painting with them, seeing why they paint. That's one. Well, I got a couple lined up. That I really want to get this brand deal with Basics.
speaking into fruition, man.
So we can collab on a shoe.
For sure.
I feel like that'll be the ideal thing. Like the colors I use on my paintings and the
I feel
abstract.
like that's perfect.
That's
I feel like that'll be
the perfect match made in heaven. I feel it.
Yeah,
I feel it's already connected.
for sure.
I'm just waiting on it to happen because I've been emailing,
Tagging them in photos.
I tag them and everything. I got enough shoes and everything, but that's the goal. The goal is to be with them and make my own shoe and become a household name artist where I'm well respected around the world.
Definitely respected in Charleston, man.
Yeah,
For
man.
sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. This has been Small Talks with Clean Images.